Hi. Oh, I guess YouTube was set up to auto start. Hi. Okay. Hello. Uh there's no intro song today. I could hum you a song. Um but it probably wouldn't sound too good. I'm not officially starting the stream yet, by the way. This is not an official start. I'm going to show you my factory. See, I've had a case of the blahs this week. I've been feeling pretty I'm not like upset by anything, but I'm not particularly thrilled, and this stream is going to suck, just a warning. So I picked up this game out of Vladom, not anger, not hatred, and or excitement or anything, complete blahs. And I built this wonderful piece of autistic art. It all has a place, it all knows where it's going. It's a game called Satisfactory, and I've sunk like a full day of playtime into this. And I started loving this game because I figured out after the zip line. When I got this fucking zip line, I became very excited. And I just started building more and more, and it's consumed basically the entire week. And there's like little factories all over the place. Up there is like the gold silver mine that makes electronics. Back there was the iron mine. Then there's like a copper steel mine that this huge fat fucking artery of shit goes to. But this is what I've spent all my waking hours this last week doing, instead of doing anything productive. And I'm gonna show it to you. Give me a second. See, this is the zip lining. You get the zip line and you zip around, and it satisfies me. It makes a little buzzing noise, in case you like the buzzing noise. And every time I jump off a cliff like that, my heart races a little bit, which makes it exciting. But see, I've nothing terrible has happened, but nothing too good has happened either. You know what I mean? It's just been a lot of treading waters and trying to figure out what long-term plans are gonna pan out for me, and it's just kind of like worrying me. So I'm escaping to video games like a man-child, as everyone does these days. I think that there probably won't be in our generation like some horrific violent uprising, because I think everyone is just waiting for something to happen to start it. That's never going to happen. And I think that probably the next generation will be the one to actually do shit, because everyone else is happy playing Satisfactory. I say everyone else, but I'm mostly talking about myself. But that one's hard to get up to. You have to be careful. Cope. Gardens are factories in their own way. That's true. We didn't start the fire plant. I will get to the plants when I officially start the stream. This is me showing you my treacherous mountain. This is the crowning jewel. When I was retard idiot playing this game for the first few hours, I had to get up this cliff, and little did I know you could actually just walk around this cliff and get up there a lot more easily. But actually, this is what I ended up doing. And this is the coal factory. This is where all the energy comes from. And I have to pipe that down there so that the factory itself can run. And one last thing I promised, and then I'm done showing you my factory. Over here is the rubber and the fuel and the plastics, which are important. Alright, I'm done. Now, the stream is officially starting. You ready? Okay, it's starting. We've started the stream. Here is the plant update. It started out like this. This is the big update. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Just everything was nice and potted, right? In little pots, but the banana peppers had grown too big. So I calculated out. The online site said you need like a pot that's like 30 centimeters thereabout in diameter, or 40 centimeters in diameter and about 30 deep. So I bought pots for that. I calculated it out. I treated them as cylinders, and then I bought about 2/3 the final amount. So I came up to about 180 liters of soil. So I bought 5 bags of 40-liter of the compost topsoil, and I had to bring that to my apartment. And I'm almost concerned now that I'm on some kind of list for growing opiates or something inside an apartment, because who the fuck is bringing up 200 pounds or 200 liters of fucking soil? No, I smell like a fucking horse right now because I spent today repotting them. This is right before I repotted them. The thyme and dill and parsley are already in their new pots, and they look quite nice. They looked a lot better than right after I repotted them. I kind of picked up this morning. Here are, in the little green thing, the little greenhouse that I have, they're the herbs. They're happy new pots. And then finally, the banana peppers. And those things in the picture, they look much smaller than they actually are. You can probably flatly place your foot at the bottom of those pots. They're about as, at the diameter of the lid, they're about as wide as some people's waist are. So it's a huge fucking pot. I barely have any space for them on the balcony. And I don't know. Hopefully they will grow, and they will produce many peppers. So I've decided that when I have the excess peppers, I'm going to work and make sure I get like a good brine formula for them that makes them tasty. And then I'm going to pickle them and send them. I'm probably going to send one to all of my lawyers, and then one to some family, just randomly. And then eat them. Pickling is better than freezing. I bet it is. I mean, because that's the whole thing, is that you pickle them and then you put them on the sandwich. I think when I finally have pickled banana peppers that I'm happy with, I'm going to go out to Subway, buy a sandwich, come back in, throw it on the counter, and then I'll record it. I'll record topping off my Subway sandwich with my fucking banana peppers. And you will know that I have set my mind to something, and I've seen it through to the end. Won't be cheap to ship them. Well, whatever. Not 9 minutes late. Fuck off. There's really not that much to talk about. I debated between either not doing it. This is really one of those things that I won't archive to the podcast feed, and we'll make it a non-canonical episode, just chilling out, wasting an hour. Because it's broken down to like 2 different happenings I actually care about, and then that dream shit. But before I get into that, I guess I should explain why I didn't have an intro song today. I didn't have an intro song because Universal Music Group is sending DMCAs to my syndicate for the podcast feed. And I looked it up, and I've looked at like the laws for playing music, and they basically say like, even if you only play a little bit of the music, you're liable for copyright and statutory damages for $150,000. And there's no like cheeky way of getting around it by like being critical of the music or whatever. It's like my syndication doesn't want me to have any copyrighted music at all, or what they call pod safe music. So it's like, okay, I guess that's another thing I'm just going to have to give up on and get rid of music that's licensed to big companies like that. I can still play remixes and weird shit like that belongs to someone who's not going to care. But as far as like actual licensed music that I like, I probably can't share that anymore because it's going to get podcasts in trouble. And the whole point of archiving it in podcast format is to make sure that it stays up, right? So when Universal sends in complaints and they have to take down episodes, it's like, okay, so I'm defeating the whole purpose of archiving these the way I do anyways, by sharing music on streams. I actually wrote them an email. I just said like, can I get a license to play all of your music? Because I would like to. I'm waiting on my reply. Hopefully they'll say yes. So fingers crossed that Universal Music Group, a $1 trillion multinational media conglomerate, will authorize my podcast to play their entire library in full for forever. Music is the best part. Yeah, thanks. Asshole. Learn to play the recorder and recover the songs. I don't know. I mean, I could do something like that where I sing them or I play them on ukulele or recorder or whatever, but that's lame. There's a lot of songs, and like I tie certain things in my memory to music. Like if I ever hear the song Zydrate Anatomy, and it's which is like a music, like I've never seen the musical, but I know this song. It's about the Repo Man from Zydrate, and it's a song called Zydrate Anatomy from a musical called Repo Man. And whenever I hear that song, I think of RuneScape, because for a long time when I lived with my friend and old school RuneScape had just come out again, we farmed Chaos Druids in the Edgeville dungeon, listening to music, and I would listen to Repo Man a lot. So, there's so many songs that I associate with people and places and activities and stuff that I just can't share because it's licensed to some fucking company that doesn't give a shit about anything and just sends out automated bot takedown notices and destroys 2 hours of content at a time because there's 30 seconds to 3 minutes of audio in it that's theirs. It would take me hours and days to go through the entire archive and lop off either ends of it. So I really don't even know what I'm going to do for that. Like, am I going to just hope that they don't take it down? Am I going to hope that my syndicate doesn't just completely delete my podcast? Like, and to even go back and locally host the RSS feed from my podcast and not edit it at all, that would take hours to go back through every episode and make sure that it's uploaded locally on the manoftheinternet.com site and make sure that RSS feed can be played in iTunes, and even that is just hours. So it's like, yeah, I guess I'll just play Satisfactory instead of doing that because fuck that. It's just super fucking gay. And I published my Warrant Canary, which I said I was going to do. And the Warrant Canaries, if you don't know, are statements made in a particularly crafted way, released at periodic times, so that people paying attention can look for things which are omitted, so that information can be revealed, which otherwise could not normally be revealed. And people who've paid attention to the Warrant Canary haven't noticed a peculiarity to it, and that is also it's not even like it's just aggravating. It's like sand. Why do I have to deal with this? This is so like bullshit. The things that our government is preoccupied with are the gayest, stupidest fucking things on the entire planet. Like you wouldn't think about this if you had anything else to do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything else that's happened over the last week that's worth mentioning. As far as the Chaggot stuff goes, this is the only highlight of this week. He immediately took to, the comments of my streams, and he's like arguing over 2 hours of just ridiculing him at a subatomic level, where it's like the quarks that make him up are fucking LGBT colored, right? And you're thinking, and he gets into the comments. And what does he take issue with? He at one point in that stream, I said, if you're Jewish and you're a white nationalist, you're inherently a hypocrite because Jews have a country that is proudly Jewish and which they could easily be supportive of if they wanted to demonstrate this philosophy of ethno-nationalism. It makes no sense to be a Jewish white nationalist because it might as well be a white black nationalist, right? It's fucking stupid. And he took offense at that and said, no, it makes total sense because I identify as white. And then people in the comments backed him up and said, anyone anti-Jew is pro-human. And it's like, how do people suck this much ass and think this way? And why? It's like out of the whole stream, he went back over like this is like not in the beginning at all. This is like towards the end. So he sat through that entire 2 hour long stream just ripping on him, watching footage of PPP ripping on him, which was a 10 hour long stream. So at this point, this Chaggot guy has definitely watched like 14 continuous hours at least of people just ripping on him. And out of that entire stream, he takes issue with like one statement about how he's a hypocrite for being like a Jewish Nazi, and it's like, what a Chaggot, I guess. Like how does I don't understand people who are not embarrassed by shit like that. How do you live with yourself when you're so blatantly embarrassing to people? And I think what it is because he has rich parents and he's autistic. Is I think because someone pointed out, and I didn't even know this last stream, that Chaggot's dad is like had written a book about the joys of raising an autistic son. And I guarantee you that Daddy told him that he was his special little snowflake his entire life and that he can do no wrong. And he actually believes that to this day. Like, yeah, buddy, I'm special and I can do no wrong. So all that stuff about how he's a fucking cringe lord, how women are repulsed by him, how his behavior is unacceptable and gives secondhand embarrassment, all that runs off him like water off a raincoat. But address the fact that he's a Jewish white nationalist and watch as he recoils, how he reacts. I've been found out. And I don't know, really. He joined the forum and in response to this, by the way, and has been arguing because people made a thread on him pretty soon after everything happened. So of course, him being desperate for attention and probably of the mindset that no attention is bad attention, he joins the site and he starts arguing with people about stupid bullshit. But interestingly, his girlfriend also joins the site and starts arguing with people in his defense. She made like 2 posts, but I guarantee you, based on his behavior around Baked Alaska, he said to her like, hey babe. So like, you got a picture of that meme of the Guido at the baseball game talking to the woman who could not give less of a fuck. It's like, hey babe. So there's this website called Kiwi Farms. It has nothing to do with New Zealand or growing kiwis, but is actually based off the Quickie Forums, which was a website dedicated to making fun of Christian West and Chandler. And they're saying that I'm totally gay and cringe because I'm a Jewish white nationalist that can't keep his spaghetti in his pockets. And I want those fucking pussyless incels to know that I get it on the reg. So could you please join this non-agricultural, non-New Zealand forum and defend mine honor? And she was like, okay, I guess. And she joined. And this has led to her being doxxed like immediately, and I'll explain why, because this is also pretty funny. Actually, let me just pull this up on the live.
Hi Josh, this is Lowe and Associates in Beverly Hills. Our number is 310. We've been referred a case regarding defamation of character and threats, which we're going to refer to the FBI and the local PD. I would highly advise you to back off on your behavior before this turns into something that becomes a big problem for you. Again, if you want to pursue this and make threats against people, I hope you understand that this can have serious consequences. Have a nice day.
So the interesting thing is that he says that he's from Lowe's and Associates or whatever, and it's a California law group, and the number that's given in the voicemail belongs to that group. But what was really interesting is that the phone number that the voicemail came from did not match the phone number that was given in the call, and people looked it up in the white pages, and sure enough, the phone number belongs to Chaggot's girlfriend. So for some reason, this male calls up pretending to be an attorney and gives non-specific threats regarding non-specific individuals, and it just so happens to belong to a woman who had her first name, and people looked up her full name because now they had her full name. We didn't have her full name before she made this call, and people found her social media, and that matches the pictures that we had of Chaggot's girlfriends that he gave out. So basically, he doxed her by getting her to join the site and make a call. I don't know who the man is, but the man is obviously not an attorney. Because if you're an attorney and you're calling someone to make non-specific threats that you can't really enforce and you can't really litigate, you would at least include the name. Hey, Josh, or hey, Locale LLC, this is so-and-so. My client is so-and-so, and this thread is causing her emotional distress. Maybe you should take it down because we're referring this to the police. I don't want any trouble. I just want my client to have a normal life. Click. Right? That's the kind of call that an actual attorney would give, right? It wouldn't just say like, "Oh, you've been up to no good, boy. You've been doing the bads, and I would really like it if you started doing the goods." Why has my chat died? If my internet has died again, I'm gonna be fucking... Okay, my internet's not dead. Maybe it died for a brief second. Its soul died. Its soul departed. Alright. Probably her elderly neighbor. Either that or her dad, or maybe even Chaggot's dad. But why would it be her... You know, her number? I really can't even imagine how the fuck this happens. Unless... I mean, okay, so... Maybe she went to like the attorney's office, then he used her phone, but that doesn't make any sense because of what I said before. It's really a mystery. Anyways, someone mentioned the PPP stuff. Yeah, like I don't know. That to me can be summed up in like a sentence. So after T-Clips was removed from YouTube because Ralph filed like 20 DMCAs at her all at once. Some guy I've never even heard of named Augie had a falling out with Ralph, and so did Flamenco again, because Flamenco, Ralph's co-host, has been on and off the show for like fucking 2 years at this point. And I think Nicholas DeOrio also said that Ralph did a bad thing, and Ralph was pissed off about that. But it's like, all of those people suck, I think. Yeah, that's fair to say. They all suck. Like, I don't care about any of those people. Flamenco's always been fucking gay, for sucking up to Ralph. Augie, I don't even know. But Augie, all I know about him, because I watched the PPP stream about it, is he got defensive because someone retweeted him saying that he had gotten blocked by Ralph because he called Ralph out, and I just tweeted or replied to him on Twitter, and I said, "Welcome to the club." And then he took some great like offense to this and said like, "No, I am not in your anti-Ralph club. I'm a part of no club. I'm not taking any side." I'm like, bro, I meant like the club of being blocked by Ralph, which is a very large crowd. I'm sure the number of people that Ralph has blocked could fill an NFL stadium more than, you know, an actual NFL game does at this point in time. And it's like, calm down. I'm not inviting you to my fucking gay clique or anything. I'm not trying to get you to slice your palm and bleed out onto some kind of magic rune to become an anti-Ralph A-log or anything. Settle down. It's okay. Nobody's gonna molest you. But and then the other guy, Nicholas DeOrio, I fucking hate Nicholas DeOrio, and I don't even have a good reason for it. I just hate him. I look at him and I get like the Venti vibes, right? Like, I don't need to know anything about Nicholas DeOrio. All I know about Nicholas DeOrio is that he got his start because he was like a friend of Keemstar, and then they had a falling out, and now he does his own thing. But if you look at this fucking guy, he looks fat and sweaty. He looks like he stinks. He looks like if you touched him and then licked your finger, it would taste like vinegar. and he has the worst accent I've ever heard. He just sounds like a fucking sleazeball. He sounds like someone in the movie who would be in like a mob, and then he would sell out the mob at some point. He would become like a federal informant, and everyone would hate him, and he would have no wife or children, and he would be like a porn addict, the guy who visits like the sleazy adult bars, and that's where the police confront him, because he, like in Boondock Saints, the sleazy fuckhead that's played by Ron Jeremy, that's Nicholas D'Orio. If I had to recast Ron Jeremy in a remake of that movie, I would replace the Ron Jeremy character with Nicholas D'Orio. He's just such a fucking gross looking guy. I don't need to know anything about him. And I'm sorry, maybe he's a nice guy. Maybe he gives away, a third of his money to the poor, and he goes to like the old folks' home and he feeds all the old people and visits his senile mom every day. And he's just such a nice person, and he's truly a blessed person. And underneath his shirt, there's like a nice rosary, and he does his rosary every morning. Like, that could be him. I don't know. I'm assuming not, because just looking at him, I get some fucking sleazebag vibes, and I have nothing more to add to that. Don't apologize, you're right. He's shit. Well, thank you, Colia. Is that a fake name? Colia Dante? If I'm doxing your name and etching it into a recording, I apologize, but the name Colia sounds like it could be a real name, but it also sounds completely made up. Doxed. He is the personification of a greasy fart. That's much more simple than what I went through. No, you don't know who he is. Oh my god. Hold up. Let me just pull. I'm not. I'm not trying to like highlight a specific thing that he said. I just want to get like. Wait a second. Am I wrong? Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, he doesn't put himself in his thumbnails, because nobody would ever click on his videos if he was in the thumbnail. Wait. Who the fuck are these people? Where are his videos? Am I confusing him with someone? You're talking about Tipster. Oh my god. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. The Tipster, I think I don't know who the fuck Nicholas D'Orio is. Tipster. Oh, this looks more right. Holy fuck. It is. Wait.
Cease and desist from ByteDance, the owner.
This guy is pretty fucking sleazy. I don't know if this is it. Who is Tipster, the guy that was in with Keemstar before? I have nothing else to show you the stream, by the way, besides chanting for Christ. So I'm gonna waste some fucking time here.
Checking it out.
We're having a chill stream today.
But some very interesting updates came out.
This looks like him. No, the guy, I swear to you, the guy I'm thinking of, he has the the New Jersey Brooklyn accent, and or something, cuz he Tommy C, that sounds right. Hold up. There's so many fat retards, I can't even fucking get through them all. I always so Nicholas D'Orio and Tommy C are different people. I have to get a video to make. Oh my god, this looks right. This has to be it. I need an actual video that has his fucking fat face in it so I can show you. Let me drop the audio a little bit so you guys aren't getting blared out.
Frankly, put it out.
Yeah,
people
this
that
guy
have exposed his cheating and scandals on YouTube.
Look at him.
Everything he's saying is true. There's malice. It's provable. There's slander. There's attack. His copyright is being infringed on. Still gotta go.
Look at this man's face. Look at this face. This is the guy. This is the guy right there. He's got the voice. He's got the fat. He's in like a man-child Coomer dungeon. That's the man right there to replace Ron Jeremy in Boondocks 2021. Okay, you hear me? That's the guy. Empty eyes.
Court. Still got to go to court, bud. So I think he just looked something up.
I hate his voice. I don't know what it is. It's just like the way he talks, the way he looks. I fucking hate him. I have to retract everything I said about Nicholas DeOrio. I have no fucking idea who that. I haven't even the slightest fucking clue who Nicholas DeOrio is. And I guess I momentarily defamed the other fat guy. What's his name? Tipster. Though this guy also looks like a fucking piece of shit. He does have a cross though. But he's still in like a man-child Coomer dungeon. These people are like cut from the same branch. They're like the same fucking person, but like in different. Yeah, this guy is like a Mexican or something though. He's like a really fat Mexican. He reminds me of that guy Fluffy, who did the stand-up comedy tours a long ass time ago. But yeah, this is the guy, Tommy C. Tommy C. is the fattest piece of shit I've ever laid eyes upon, and I have no idea who Nicholas DeOrio is. Gabriel Iglesias, yes, that's it. That's the fluffy guy. Okay. Anyways, why do they all have arcade games? For the same reason that I look back on RuneScape with love and affection, because that's the games that before everything got all shitty. So that's what they look back on. Okay. Okay, for Shani, let me just give a quick rundown of what's happened. I'm gonna watch a video completely like fresh. I've been aware that this video exists, but I've not watched it. So we're going into it kind of with fresh eyes, and hopefully it's funny. Otherwise, whatever. I've been told that it's funny, so going off that authority. Basically, what happened is there was a woman. Her name is Shani for Christ. Shani for Christ is someone I've only brought up like 2 or 3 times in 2 years because she is really gross, really fat. She's kind of like a lowlife. She is a lowlife. But she's also not particularly interesting, and she's extremely grating because she does the Jesus shtick all the time. Yeah, let me get up a photo of her. There's a bunch of good photos in the thread right now that I should pull up. And I think once I show you a picture of her, you will immediately kind of understand what kind of person she is. Actually, I'll play this video right here, and we'll watch this. I have seen this. But the gist of it is that she's like a personification of the fat retarded woman archetype, where it's like, I got Mafabra and I love Jeebus and I'm disabled and I need to eat and take drugs, smoke marijuana. That's my human right. And the worst thing about her is that she does porn with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend is I want to call him a simp, which is weird because when you think of a simp, you don't think of like people in a relationship who are married together. But he is the biggest yes man that has ever existed. He will literally sit there and she will just talk, and she'll talk exactly like I'm talking now. She'll have a thought and she'll complete the thought to its natural conclusion. But in the background, you'll be hearing, "That's right. That's so true. Yeah, you are like that. Yeah, you are strong. Yeah, that's right." And it just goes on and on like that. Because he will suck her ass every second that she's talking. And it's fucking unbelievable. It's the weirdest like couple dynamic that I've ever seen. And I think what it is that she wants someone who will like push her shit in, but like that's all she can get because she's so toxic and nobody else can stand her. So I can't do this anymore. And I think she explains what's happened, and I'll fill in the blanks if there's something missing here.
It's kind of crappy, but
oh my god, this sucks so bad.
Yeah.
And also, there probably gonna be some deaths because of the
Yeah.
wrong.
That's their kid. The guy that sounds kind of weird, but not the squeaker. The squeaker is her son. The guy who sounds weird is who we affectionately call Baby Carrot, based on his penis. And then there's Shani, who is this creature.
We had a plan, but this is not good. You know what I mean? We had a plan, but this is not good.
They're probably gonna move those things so we can.
Yeah, but we need more guys to do that.
What's going on? We're waiting for the police.
Oh no,
God.
this isn't the right part. I thought that. Actually, I will play this because now I remember what this clip is, and it's worth playing. The gist is that they got evicted, and they said they went onto YouTube and they said, "There's a ton of shit that we can't fit in our car. We're moving across the country to a new place to live, and if you would like to visit our house that we're being evicted out of, and take stuff from our house, you are more than free to do so." So, someone does show up at the house, and they start recording. And the house is fucking trash. And I do have this. The issue is
Right.
that what she says and what is reality are different. This topless black man, who I'm showing you now, this is Dag or Drag. It's like drag off or something. I don't know. This is like her arch nemesis. I think Shani is actually racist because she hates only black A-logs, mostly. So this black man with his nice beard, full beard, and I don't know if he's like fat and he doesn't want to wear a shirt or if he's like buff. It's hard to tell. I'm going to assume in good faith he's fat, and that's why he has that beard. But he receives this video of someone who visits the house to record it because Shani said that you could come into the house if you wanted to take stuff out of it that they were leaving behind. Shani says that Drag broke in to the house and recorded it without permission, and she filed a police report saying that he trespassed, breaking and entering, basically. So that was the update. So here's the actual video of the house recording. It's going to have some voiceover I'm aware of, but I think that should be fine to play. I'll just lower the volume.
Full office.
Okay. Oh, the pink room. Okay.
The pink room. If
There-
I'm going too fast, please tell me.
No,
It's a nice
just
gamer
fine.
chair.
So there's all type of debris on the floor.
Wait.
Yeah.
So it's like so it's like a live interaction. I didn't know that. I thought someone sent him footage of being in the house, but he seems to be in direct contact with the person recording.
So what are those? What are those books down there?
It says albums.
What in the hell?
Yeah, Rev left all of his comic book stuff here, even his Magic the Gathering stuff.
Okay, cool. Yeah, somebody somebody's going to come up a little bit later, wants to look through that, see if there's anything valuable. So that, and because people were offering him money for that, and he just left it.
Yeah.
I want to skip ahead. This is like their storage room.
Hole in the
Yeah.
wall.
I don't care, whatever. That's their gamer rig. That's fancy. I can understand leaving the chair because that's cumbersome. I think I have the exact same chair, and it's actually quite nice. It has lumbar support. Well, it's not pink. I should clarify. My chair is black and red, as a gamer's chair should be. It's not fruity pink. But the mic, that's money. A good microphone is like a couple $100, right? So I don't know why they wouldn't take that. He goes upstairs, and I want to show you. This is the condition they left it in, by the way, as they got evicted.
Okay. Here's the kitchen, where Shani made all of her masterpieces.
It's like a second microphone on that desk. Why the fuck would you leave behind mics like that?
So this is the broken piece that it's a flies. Oh Jesus.
It gets worse.
It gets worse.
Okay,
Just
here's
garbage all over the
French
fucking place.
door,
Full fridge of food
Oh my fucking god.
and shit spilled over. That's fucking nasty.
Yeah. What is all
No.
that at the?
She claims, by the way, that before this was filmed, people went into her house and intentionally trashed it to make her look worse. But there's one specific part of this, which is hysterical that I've seen already. That I
God,
can't.
both of what
I
is
can't wait to
that?
get to. It's fucking chocolate, bro. Looks
human
like.
beings with
And she has kids, so people are again like nothing's gonna happen. But like they're reporting her to CPS and saying like, oh, she's not fit to raise kids and shit. I made a mistake and I said that the perpetrator was black because I thought the guy did it, but this is the perpetrator. This is the breaking and entering man. Who was also fat.
Is it an iPad or is it some type of pad?
I don't recognize it, but yeah, it looks like some type of iPad device.
I don't understand why you would leave behind electronics like that. I mean, how fucking hard is it to pack that?
Oh, it's for the apartment complex.
Oh, so it's
they
like
own
a
it,
security
okay.
system?
Open and close.
Whatever.
Yeah, they are noticeable.
Garbage all over the fucking stove.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to.
This is the kids' bathroom.
Here we go. Okay, this is the best part. You ready? Keep your eyes peeled.
To the downstairs bathroom.
So this is the kids' bathroom. Oh, what the fuck?
I think that's for the guinea pig. It's full of shit.
She claims, if you're only listening, and I don't know why I'm saying that because I'm not putting this on the podcast feed. If you're only listening, this is a litter box filled with doo-doo. This is, it's like cat shit, and it's just like filled with cat shit. And then there's like a trail of like brown outside the cat box that kind of looks like in your head, if you imagine like in a video game, like they want to say like, oh, we dragged a body away, and then there's like a trail of like blood from like the position the person died in to like where they dragged him off to. That's what the streak looks like. And Shani claims that they put shit in her cat box to make her look like she doesn't take care of her cats. That is a literal statement that she made.
What the fuck? This is the kids' bathroom?
No, this is the common bathroom. Wait a minute. I think it may be the kids' bathroom.
Got all that shit. It's like $100 worth of like personal stuff.
Oh god.
Fucking hell! Oh, just oh my! Oh, get out of the bathroom and get.
Oh. Yeah. Now here's the kids' bedroom.
TV left behind.
One of the kids'
Oh, this is this also the guy will report that this bed smells like piss, and it's just left on the bed, the carpet without a bed stand. And people are like, why the fuck are you letting your children sleep like this? And she will claim in the video, in her video response to this, that someone pissed in the kid's bed to make her look bad.
You got what the fuck?
How is it neglect? How CPS said, "Oh, keep your kids," is beyond me.
They didn't, and this is why they didn't let them in. This is exactly why they didn't let CPS in. Because if CPS would have came in and saw this, they would have took those fucking kids. Pan over to the mattress. This is one of the boys' rooms, or both the boys.
The larger boy. Well, which one? Which one had the plushie collection?
Okay, just for a point of clarification, this is the oldest boy's room. Next, boy is. I want to
skip ahead a bit. You guys don't care about that shit. It is weird that he's like 14 and he has a plushie collection though.
Sort of behavior.
That the guinea pigs. This is where more of the guinea pigs use.
That's also not cheap. Guinea pig equipment. She traveled, by the way, with like 3 cats and a guinea pig in her fucking car, which is crazy.
Yeah, and this is where more of the guinea pigs live. And that's a TV or monitor that the kid was using.
I guess he didn't have a stand for it or any furniture for it, so he's just like sitting on the fucking floor watching shit. He's 14. He's way too fucking old to have a plushie collection like that.
And here, yeah, it gets worse. Do they need it? Oh, there's more garbage.
Holy shit! There's like they're going upstairs again. I guess like the second or third floor, and there's just like garbage everywhere.
I didn't check behind it. Oh, there's more garbage behind it.
Oh, so they were doing
TV is probably busted. So yeah, it could be all shit
in
that's
the
just
stairwell
that just doesn't fucking work.
Floor.
Yeah. There's food all over the place.
Be careful.
She's a large woman, I know, but
yeah, those were
some help coming, by the way.
Those were Magic the Gathering cards. Like he said in the beginning, that guy had binders of Magic the Gathering cards, and people were offering him money for it, but he just decided to leave them behind for whatever fucking reason. They hauled ass out of that house. Like you could, when I moved from Portland back to Florida, I got a giant box of shit, and I filled it with everything that I couldn't carry on the plane, and it arrived just fine. It took a little bit, but 2 weeks later, everything arrived in one piece. It was just a huge ass box I carefully stacked everything into.
He's right outside.
Yeah.
Why was I in Portland? I lived in Portland from the age of 20 to 21. I had just gotten my job programming, and I wanted to get as far away from Florida as possible. So I went to Portland, which is pretty far away from Florida. I guess Seattle would be further away, maybe Anchorage. But I went there and I worked online, so I got a studio apartment. I paid like $845 a month for a small-ass studio apartment. And I just worked. I just worked every day. I went out to coffee shops. I went out to the grocery store. Came back. I worked. I bought stuff online. That was right around the time I just started hosting the Kiwi Farms, which was at the time Quickie Forums. So like I worked, I consumed, I slept, I worked, I consumed, I slept, and that was it. And then I moved back to Florida and went to Australia later.
I moved this TV.
That is fucking appalling. There's so much garbage.
There's much to see.
Movies and shit.
Yeah, it's like a Tupperware container of like movies and games.
2, that's not too recent.
Said that they weren't using the cooking upstairs, and they're why.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
Look at this place. I think this may be Zach's room.
Why does Zach get a bedstand? Is he the favored child?
Yeah.
They're way too old to have.
Well, at least he gets
like a kiddie pool of plushies and shit. That's so weird. They must be like in Arrested Development. Like when you hear Shani talk, you'll think that she would be a terrible mother, and you're probably right. And it's like I'm sure that affects how they develop.
Okay, this is the kid's bathroom. Yeah. Does the light work?
No.
So the light doesn't work. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
They're too fucking lazy to call maintenance to come fix it.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking sad.
Well, it probably fixed when they weren't paying their rent, so they didn't want.
Saw this, then it would give CPS problems. Sir, they were stolen.
That's crazy. That is literally like a kiddie pool of like plushies and stuff that a 10, 12, 13, 14-year-old should not be playing with.
There's food in here. There's a game controller.
Yeah.
Downstairs, but I wouldn't be surprised if I looked hard. I could find here too. I mean, we're for the guinea pigs. And now, here's Mom and Dad's room.
Oh boy.
Here's fudge bars and all sorts of goodies that she wanted to eat.
Oh, all her fucking binge food just scattered on the ground. The giant bong right there on the ground. So Mom just lit. Oh, I've seen this bed before, and they're fucking porn. This is traumatic. I'm getting flashbacks. I've seen them have sex on that bed. Just fucking food everywhere. Mama just lays in fucking bed, eating, smoking weed, and fucking for money on the internet. How wonderful.
I'm trying to think of where he put the PS5, and I just don't see it.
He took the PS5. I guess he could have taken that fucking big ass TV, but is a microwave in their bedroom?
Yeah, there's the microwave. Unless it's down here. Where's that?
Shanny for Christ, if you're late to the laters. Of course they have a PS5. They can, this is the target audience of those fucking video game consoles. These fucking people.
Okay.
Microwave in the bedroom is next level fat. Well, do you expect her to get up and walk outside her room and downstairs to the kitchen to acquire a burger and chips? Sir, that is far too much effort.
They do open up.
She's bulking. She can't expend that kind of energy. Bunch of shit behind the TV.
There's a.
I mean, to be fair, with all the shit they left behind, the fucking landlord's going to recoup expenses with this house.
Her bong. Yeah.
A guitar, too, with an amp? Holy fuck.
VCR. And that's the turntable. You know, so he could sing his tunes. Fire.
Is that a gun? What?
Negan bat.
Wait, is that a real gun? Sir, there's a gun on the... Sir, turn the camera. There's a gun on the...
Yeah.
There's a gun on the...
Pile of shit.
How did he not see the gun? Did I skip past
Fire.
it?
And that's the turntable. And that's.
I feel like I'm going crazy. How did he not see the gun?
Yeah. Garbage.
It's right there.
Negan bat. Yeah.
I guess I'm not going to learn about the gun.
Here is the master closet. There's the VR headset. So maybe the PS5 is in here, and I just am not seeing it because it's under a pile of shit.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
And I don't want to get hepatitis.
Pansy.
Okay.
Did anybody point out the gun to him? I'm legit pissed off about the fucking gun situation deal going on here. What is that thing next to them? Okay. It's like a trash can. Is it a trash can that's like elevated off the ground with stickers on it? And she just like dunks her fucking trash to this thing that's right next to her?
Okay. Oh, thank you. Wait, here's the master bathroom.
Yeah. Just like a lot of shit. Why is there salt and pepper shakers in the bathroom? I guess when she pulls her microwave ready meals out in between filming porn with baby carrot, she walks into the bathroom and breaks out the spice rack so she can season that bitch up. She's got her own special ramen noodle recipe that requires some extra ingredients. Ew. There's duty in there.
All right. Oh, she's got a scale.
The toilet garbage can was full of sauce packets. That is funny.
It's a fucking scale.
Yes.
Oh, well, scales are very common.
Too, so... The katana.
The Discord notifications are
I think I see it.
in the recording, by the way. The katana? Sure, what about the gun?
No, it's a.
All right, this is the end of the video. If you guys,
no gun reveal, chat. I guess he wasn't a base black man after all. He couldn't get us the gun. So let me see which one's the more short. This one. So during Shanny goes live after this video comes out, and they're driving cross country. I don't know where the fuck they're going, but they're going a ways away, and they're filming it, and they're talking about how Drag really fucked up. He's going to jail. It's trespassing, breaking, entering, blah blah blah. Nobody cares. My house was clean. CPS isn't going to look at that and take my kids because of it. People pissed in the bed and shit in the cat box, and it's not me. I didn't do that. It was just the haters, the A-logs, and they're going to go to jail for doing that too. They destroyed property. And that was the streams basically. And then there would be punctuations where they would freak out because they would see like a White Castle and they'd be like, "Oh my god, a White Castle! Holy shit! I've only ever heard about how great White Castle is." And then they pulled into the White Castle, and the guy in the drive-thru was like, "Are you guys like YouTubers? Why are you filming?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm like famous on YouTube. I've got like a couple hundred people watching this right now. My name's Shanny for Christ." And he's like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then he gives them a White Castle. And then they're driving up through Illinois, and I think they're in Chicago. And when they're in Chicago, at 2 points, they're responding to chat. And chat is like, "Hey, Rev," which is Baby Carrot, the guy that's like the hype man. And they're like, "Hey, Rev, you're a retard." And he says, "Sir, I cannot be retarded because I am a fully functioning adult who is capable of driving across country." And literally, as soon as he says that, within the next like 10 minutes, he ends up on train tracks. And this is the footage that I have here for you.
Can you move over a little bit more? Thank you. Oh my god.
If you can't see, they're literally on like
over them. Oh god. No.
the footage cuts out, but they're driving over the train tracks.
Oh fuck.
Now, if you don't know, train tracks are placed on gravel. If you don't know, cars are not made to drive on gravel. Fact.
It's on the run, kid.
Cars can make potholes with their wheels. Fact. Cars that get stuck in potholes cannot drive out of them and are stuck. Fact. These people are stuck on the train tracks and their wheels are dug into the gravel and they are stuck.
Baby girls. We got a flat tire. We have a flat tire.
Fact.
Yeah.
If you drive over a nail on the train track, you'll get a flat tire.
Call the cops. Oh my god. Move forward over there. And go over there.
Don't worry, they're not going to get hit by a train because the train tracks in Chicago apparently haven't been used in 50 fucking years. So there's no actual traffic on these lines. This is a federal crime.
I just pushed that fucking car.
You literally did.
We gotta call cops. Okay.
So that's where that ends. So if you don't know, if you own a vehicle, in the back of the car, and I've talked to Europeans, because Europeans don't own vehicles. They don't know anything about cars. They just walk to places or they ride their fucking bicycles. So I talked to a European and I said, well, it's like in the car, you have in the boot of the trunk, which is like under the lining, you have an area that has a donut, usually a spare tire, a jack, and a crowbar for just such an occasion. They legit have to call the fucking 911 emergency line to say, "Help, we're stuck on the train tracks because we took a wrong turn and now we have a flat tire." And the police have to come out and use the equipment in their vehicle to replace their tire for them and get them on their way. Because Rev apparently cannot do this on his own. All he knows how to do is play Magic the Gathering in PlayStation 5 and masturbate on camera. In Russia, you also have axe. Really? You guys have like a fire axe in your truck? Not having a spare at all times. Exactly. Anyways, that's what ends up happening. I don't know how funny this will be. This is her bitching after they get out, so we'll play this, and hopefully it'll be funny.
It's kind of crappy, but...
Oh my god, this sucks so
Oh,
bad.
I think actually I know they're on the tracks waiting for the police at this time. I'm pretty sure, and I hope this is the part that I'm thinking of. Whoa, video.
Yeah.
And also, there probably gonna be some deaths because of stuff.
Yeah, we had a plan, but this is not good. You know what I mean? We had a plan, but this is not good.
They're probably gonna move those things so we can.
Yeah, but we need more guys to do that.
What's going on? We're waiting for the police
Oh God, this
and the tow.
you have no
That's Rev.
idea.
I know there may be a hospital. But...
Yeah, maybe.
I think I might have to go to the hospital. I'm having really bad chest pains, guys.
The fire
Please
pro.
don't tell me anyone is watching. Please don't tell me anyone is watching.
Zach, just stop.
I just realized the little kid in the background's like, please don't tell me anyone is watching. But little do they know, we're all watching.
I wanted this to go smooth, and nothing ever goes smooth with me. It's always just a fucking battle. And I don't want to do battles anymore. I just wanted to go home.
So there's I watch a lot of YMS, Your Movie Sucks. And there's a thing that he does in some of his reviews when like one of the characters is crying and they're like fake crying really bad. He goes like wee 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 wee. And I think that she does a pretty good impression of YMS making that wee wee noise.
It's not right.
It's not right.
I need money. It's not about begging money. It's about needing money.
Oh, she's asking for more money too, by the way. I think part of the reason why they didn't bother to like save anything or like box it or ship it or get a U-Haul proper or anything is that they're like dead ass broke. I'm pretty sure. Like they were gonna sleep in the car with the kids and the cat until someone donated like $100 and said, "Please get a fucking hotel room for your kids." And she was like, "Okay, now that I have this $100 super chat, I'll get a proper hotel room."
I'm not putting my kids through chaos. I didn't want this to happen.
This is, guys, literally, for real, this is where the GPS took us, man.
That GPS sucks.
Yeah, the Google GPS is pretty bad, man.
Like, it literally made us almost
You're amazing,
die.
though. I can't believe you, Shanny. You're amazing.
Like, I really can't. We almost escaped death. What the? Or else we would've-
You're telling me to calm down when I'm literally having a panic attack. Fuck you guys for not fucking understanding that I have fucking problems.
She breaks her character to say that, by the way. She's doing the whole wee wee. Hey, fuck you! I'm having a panic attack. Wee 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 wee.
Fuck you guys. And I have heart problems. Like, seriously, fuck you guys. I can't take any more goddamn stress in my fucking life.
Skip ahead. Bitch more. Bitch more.
No, we're not back
Thank
on the
you.
road. We're stuck on fucking train tracks.
I like how they don't, like, they're on train tracks, but like they just sit in the car. I don't know. I realize that those train tracks are probably out of commission because Chicago's a shithole. But if I was stuck on train tracks, my first instinct would be to get out of the car, just as a precaution, in case there's a really sneaky train. You know what I mean? It bothers me that like this them and those kids sitting in this car is like, that's probably not 100% safe.
Die, by the way.
Well, Zach, you stop. Train tracks.
Maybe they want the train to come. Maybe.
Stop mentioning my goddamn kids, assholes. Anyone who mentions my kids, just block them. They're such pieces of fucking shit. How about try to keep me calm instead of being an asshole to me? How about that, you fuckers?
What about me, fuckers?
How about
What
being
about
nice?
me?
You're acting like someone can help a fucking panic attack, assholes. I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
I can't
breathe.
It's so hot. I need to get out.
I can't sneeze.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm gonna have a heart attack. How about turn off the car so we don't waste any electricity?
Yeah, we'll just do this, okay? Doesn't that one? That doesn't turn on.
Where the fuck are they?
That's a good question. I don't know.
No, don't turn it off. I don't want the fucking shit wasted.
I thought you were hot. I thought you were hot, honey.
I am. Janny, join me. Father in heaven, we believe your protection is around us in Jesus' name, and you're for your help. Please, just help me.
Amen, amen. I say to you, you are being cringe.
Please, Jesus, help me. I can't do this stress anymore. I can't do the stress anymore.
There's no one coming.
I'm gonna call them again.
Yeah, there's no one coming, honey.
Please, someone help me. I can't breathe.
She said it again. And then she finally cuts it off. I don't know. I'm not like an expert on human pathology and like panic attacks, but I would imagine in most people's situations, if they were having a compromised reaction to something like this, if they were truly overwhelmed, they would stop recording it. So I'm forced to believe it's all bullshit. But that's Shani for Christ. That's her in a nutshell. She does this fucking fiber shit. I think the last time I played any of her stuff on stream, it was when she got arrested. Because she got arrested some time ago. I can't remember why. But she's sitting there and, you know, she's being put in handcuffs by the police. And she's like, oh, it's so tight. Oh, the handcuffs are cutting into me. Oh, it hurts. Oh, I'm in so much pain. And they're just like really gently like come on, man, we have to get to I got fibromyalgia. And then they, you know, it's just like, oh, sorry, you know, I can fit my finger between the cuff in your hand. It's definitely very safe. You know, let's get along. You know, we'll put you in the ambulance and we'll make sure that everything's okay. And she's just like, oh, woe is me. Like, okay. But that's basically her. She alternates very frequently between being a pitiful human wreckage and like being a super arrogant person. I think I don't have a clip of this because it's just like a one-off comment, but I very vividly remember her talking in her stream and talking about how Jesus loves humble people. And then someone says in chat, like, you're not humble. And she's like, what do you mean I'm not humble? I'm very humble. I was like, how do you say those words without realizing the inherent irony in them? Whatever. Anyways. Speaking of Jesus, I have made the determination that I will not talk about my exploits, which is kind of like a cock-tease thing to say. It's like with when Amber Lynn goes like, there's this really big thing happening, but I can't tell you guys, and it's bothering me so much. It's so big, but like, I don't know. I just don't want to talk about it. I don't feel comfortable about it, so I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just saying it, so in case people are curious. Like, I read through, like, every email sent. I'm sorry if I didn't reply. I don't know if I mentioned this last stream. But I received, like, 100+ emails. And I've read all of them. I've replied to many of them. And there's some interesting things and some weird things. What really struck me is I thought that people would have a more robust well, actually, let me rephrase this. My expectations of what I expected in terms of emails versus what I actually got was literally the exact opposite of what I expected. I expected more orthodoxy people to email me. I expected more people from outside of Christianity to email me. And I expected nobody from the Catholics to email me. And what I got was the exact opposite. I received no emails from anyone outside of Christianity except for people who were US-born Buddhist converts who did yoga. I received almost no emails from Orthodoxy people. The people from the Orthodoxy who emailed me basically just said, like, go to the local Orthodoxy church in Serbia and integrate that way. Like that's the kind of thing. Or become Orthodox. It's base and red pilled. Like that's it. Then there were a lot of like Protestants and Baptists who emailed, but by far the most emails and the most comprehensive emails that I received were from the Catholics. The Catholics were very educated in their belief, in that I expected literally the polar opposite. I expected nobody from I've always been under the suspicion that the Catholic Church is dead in the West. I didn't know that people that under the age of 60 still went to the Catholic Church. I thought after the priest stuff that the church died entirely, outside of like the Philippines and Latin America. But apparently that's not the case. Apparently Catholicism is alive and well in both Europe and America based on the fucking email volume that I get. It's really crazy. Which is not to say anything regarding inclination. But I will say this, and hopefully I'm not being cringe. I don't mean to talk philosophy or anything and make people cringe by trying to be intellectual about it. But I will say that I listen to like debates between, I guess, what they would call naturalists and theists and stuff. And I listened to these debates and I listened to the emails and read a lot of arguments. And what I noticed, which is common between a common problem between people who do not believe and people who do believe, and which are tackled completely differently in how they're answered, is the question of free will. The question of free will plagues everybody, and it seems to be a very unsolved question that people debate hotly, and have debated for literally thousands of years. Because when you truly think about it, when you think about how time and entropy are, you're forced to assume from a naturalist perspective that there is no free will, that everything is predetermined, and that there is a timeline, and that you can traverse the timeline, and there might be like multiverses where things happen a little bit differently because of entropy. But basically, you're on a timeline, and your actions and statements and thoughts and everything are already set in stone. But then when you look at it from a religious perspective, you have a different, very much more complicated question, because either if there is a God, then, and he knows everything, then surely he'll know already as soon as you're born, before you're born, if you are going to heaven or hell, if you're worthy of salvation, right? So when you accept that God knows everything, then surely he'll know already that you're going to heaven or hell. But if that's the case, then what's even the point of salvation? You know, if God already knows, why have the whole charade of having to accept anything and believe anything and behave a certain way, anything? Like, why even have that if it's already set in stone? So there's another theological approach to this that says that God willingly turns a blind eye to the supernatural, which is our person or our spirit, and that becomes free will, and that it injects entropy from a supernatural perspective into the natural world, and that's what the person is. And I found this question very interesting, and I suppose it's like it's like a thing that people have talked about for forever, so it's sort of pseudo intellectual to bring it up in passing like this. But I never really thought about it, and I ended up reading a lot of emails talking about this, and a lot of the theological argument for for God is this blind eye approach, where there has to be like we as people are uncomfortable with the idea that there is no such thing as free will, and what's going to happen is going to happen. It's a depressing thought. So the theists tend to capitalize on that and say that there is a supernatural element. Those are the spirits. Those are the things in contention, and they can change the natural world. And that is a compelling argument that I liked a lot. So that's my profound statement. I gave a message on the YouTube community thing saying I had a profound thought about this, and I'll be sharing it in my next stream. And then someone said, "Cringe! Nothing you say can be profound ever. Cringe!" And so you may be compelled. You may be cringing right now, like, "Oh my god, this fat retard talking about profundities. What nonsense." Anyways, they were right. Cringe. Based reply. I don't know. I'm just sharing with you guys. That's my thought. From everything that I read, I liked that argument the most, and I liked all the input that people had regarding it. And even if you are religious, there's the Calvinist thought that God does know. Actually, all those fucking Chinamen predestined to go to hell. They'll have no exposure to the Bible. They'll never even have a chance, really, to believe in God, and God knows that. And those fucking bugmen are going straight to hell. And if you like that theory, if you like that idea, there's a place for you too. Profane thoughts now. Oh no. God created Ralph, enough said. God created Ralph to challenge everyone in his near vicinity and everyone on, I guess, who knows that he exists. It's like, how could God create a gunt so heavy he himself cannot move it? Then if he can't, then how is he omnipotent? Oh well. Stop being cringe, Jersh. Go back to making fun of cows. Maybe next stream. Who knows? I think that's it. Have I missed anything? I don't think I have. I'm not like, the only other thing is the Dream shit. Where Dream apparently released a statement saying that he wanted to just to cover it, just for fun. We got time to kill. I'm not in a hurry to get off. Dream, if you don't know, is a Minecraft YouTuber, and he's one of the most famous YouTubers of all time somehow. Like, overnight, he gained 20 million subscribers out of fucking nowhere. And now he's a millionaire, and, you know, he has fucking crazy fans that want to turn him into a chair. There's a really good thread on it on the forum. Go watch it. Go read it if you're curious. But he had a scandal where he submitted a speedrun to the Minecraft speedrun high score table, which was illegitimate. Dun dun dun. And it was illegitimate because there's a part of the game where you have to like farm a specific item called fire rods, which drop 3% of the time. And in his submitted score, they dropped like 10% of the time. So just enough where it would be hard to notice, but enough where it would greatly affect how fast he could complete that part of the game and save himself minutes of time farming the fire rods, right? And people went over it, like fucking calculus went over it and said, like, there is a less than a 1 in like 8 trillion% chance that this guy got those results the way that he said he did. Because if you look at the footage of him practicing to get this score, he was still getting a 10% drop rate instead of a 3% drop rate. So it has to be that he was cheating, that he had modified his game. He didn't show his mod list, so there could be mods there, and it's standard to show your mod list. So he definitely fucking cheated, is what we're saying. And he said, no, I never did that. People are bullshit. And then he came out just recently and said, it's true. I cheated. But it's only because I let people modify my game, and I didn't know what they did to it. So they upped the drop rate to 10% without my knowledge. Doy, how could I be so silly? Now let's all move on, all my fans, all my impressionable young fans who want to turn me into a chair. Let's not turn me into a chair and outrage over this. And that's the dream. That's the dream update. Why people care. A, people dumb. B, fans, children. C, autism. D, trannies. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot it's Pride Month. And I was going to make this entire stream making fun of trannies. I completely forgot that I was going to get myself banned from YouTube by being transphobic today. Sir, tell us about the pink chair. Okay, give me a sec. There's a video that I have. This is what I'm by the way, I'm working on a special project right now to put something together that I hope the fan zone will enjoy. It will be a regular video upload, won't be in the stream. So if you get a notification that I uploaded a video, definitely check that out because it's going to be funny. This video I pulled off of a website for women. And this is a list of women seeking women profiles on a Tinder competitive called Bumble. So I'm just going to go through and evaluate them. I think that the person just scrolls through, like they go up and down, and you can just see that the entire fucking dating app is contaminated with Tims, which I've been told recently is a neo-Nazi term stolen from TERFs. I wonder how that happened. Okay, our first beautiful woman, eligible bachelorette for lesbianisms. Definitely has something wrong with their hormones because they got this fucking obvious beard that I don't know. Like, I don't even understand the point of this. I think that they just get off making women uncomfortable. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, if you're really that kind of person and you're mentally ill and you're thinking like, I'm a woman and I have a penis and I want to have lesbian penetrative sex with other women. Like that is like a thing, I'm sure, that in some cases is genuine. But with this guy in particular, like, shave your beard, right? If you're not just trying to make women uncomfortable looking at you on this fucking lesbian dating thing, shave your fucking beard. Like, there's no effort here to try and be this person that they're purporting themselves as. Bryn managed to shave the beard, still obviously a man. I don't even understand the point of that fucking bra. Like, maybe, I don't know. It must just feel good to wear bras, I guess, even if you have no... If you're like an autogenophile, you want to wear a bra, because that's like, oh, how heckin' validating. Check out those moves, holy shit. This one is probably the most high effort of them all so far. I think it's a wig. Definitely looks like a wig. That's a noticeable thing about the Tims, is that they like wigs. They have long hair, they like wigs. Looks like the same person almost. Yeah, I think it is. Brett. That's not a woman's name. Software engineer. Oh my god. I think if I had stayed in programming, I would be a homosexual somewhere in Australia by now. The lipstick and the smile, like the lipstick, that smile, it kind of looks like that speedrunner, Narcissa. The red lipstick just gives it like a murderous vibe. They also kind of look like the serial killer from Silence of the Lambs. They have that really like high profile facial features going on. The red lipstick is just creepy. It's like a clown. It gives me that clown phobia shit rising up. Oh wait. Is that a real woman? No. Fuck. Hi, Brett. It looks like there's a bulge. That's a bad picture though. I think that's a bulge. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Manly first dead giveaway is the calves. They have like big chunker calves like I have. They got thick ass fucking arms too. They do have the man boobs, and they have like a Daisy Mouse, Minnie Mouse skirt thing going on, polka dots. Looks like they're trying to relive it's like their sexual fantasy is being like a 14-year-old emo girl in high school. Is what's going on. Oh, and the neck, yeah. anytime I see a choker like that, or any choker really, I just think like that's the man trying to hide the Adam's apple. Veronica, 43, looking pretty young for 43. That must be the hormones. Looks like a satanic choker, which is a red flag. Black lipstick, red flag. Huge honker though. It's not even like a eagle honker though. That's like just a sharp. Kind of looks like Pro Jared in drag. Yep, definitely not a woman. Remy, the mask is doing you a lot of favors. Polyam, non-binary. Fuck Trump. Okay. No. Fuck. He kind of looks like another speedrunner. Making a delicious salad. Come eat salad and drink wine with me, fellow lesbian. Day 1 year. That kind of looks like Corey Barnhill. Black lipstick and satanic shit. I think. What is this? Because there's a lot of them that dress like this. Maybe there is like a thing where they're like an affront to God. Like I spit in your binary caste, Jeebus. Fuck you. Literally trying to look like a witch. Kind of looks like Greta Gustava, because Greta Gustava likes to wear black like that too. Alternative fashion, whatever. Whew. How do you even dye hair that short pink? I guess it's cheap. You only need one bottle of it, right? Or black lipstick, very flattering. Holy fuck. If you've ever watched the Frenemies podcast on Ethan Klein's side, it's all black, and on Trisha Paytas' side, it's all pink. It looks like someone took the Frenemies set and like slapped it on their face as makeup. Very, not even original. I can't even give them original. Trans ally, LGBTQ plus ally, Black Lives Matter, feminism, human rights. That one looks 50 plus. I'm trying to do the little girl thing. Creepy. Just what's with the smirk? What's with the face? Like, oh, that's a. It kind of looks like a face that like a woman would do in like a stock photo picture. You know what I mean? Like this, I'm a quirky girl. Less of the balding. I think men on HRT bald sooner. That has to be a thing. University of Oklahoma Sciences Center staff. I guess that's their ID. Femme Forever with a picture of moobs and a tank top. This one's creepy. A lot of them just remind me of that video of the adult baby diaper person in like their 60s. It's, I mean, obviously, like no attempt to pass whatsoever. This is all okay. I like making comparisons to what people look like. This person reminds me of, and God help me with this fucking name. There's a meme that you've definitely seen, and it's a white guy who lived in China doing motorcycle. Like he and his friend would drive on motorcycles around China and talk on their headset together, and they would upload those videos. And then he got married to a Chinese woman, and there's a meme of her in her face, and it's like drawn. It looks like a monkey face. Lao Wai, that's it. This guy looks like Lao Wai in drag. That's it. Am I right? Am I right? ADV China enthusiast. Does he look like Lao Wai to you guys? A bit. Thank you. Fishnet. Just a picture of fishnets. Like, hold up. Hi, Lao Wai again. Just a big fat chungus and a corset. And then like, hey lesbians, you want some dick? Here it is in fishnets. Imagine lifting up this skirt. I know you lesbians like this. Logan or trans. I mean, I guess you have to put it. It's also like, I want to be 14 again. Apple iWatch. Apple phone. This guy's like an Apple fan. Cringe. That's a cheap fucking wig. Look, you can see his natural hair peeking out from under the fucking wig. Okay, this guy read that article saying that women respond like 3 times as much to men who have an animal in their Tinder profile, and he's like, "Come here, dog, cuddle with me, dog. I want to attract women." So, and the dog's like, "Why are you wearing a dress?" Engineer, 27, engineer. Oh. They do? You don't know? Your name is I don't know. You say they do. I asked, you don't know. And that's your fucking name, is that you don't fucking know. Yes, I don't know. Put a dog in your Tinder profile. You'll get more clicks. Amelia. Dashing. I don't know what to say about this. Pansexual, queer, questioning, gender fluid. Nice jaw. He's got like a really big head but tiny baby lips. Why is his lips so small? Is he like puckering them? You know what it is? He's like duck facing. He's doing like a mouth thing to make his lips more feminine. Katie in a Mickey Mouse filter. I think now it's hard to tell because it's a head-on picture, but I think that proboscis is of a certain phenotype. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Casey. Choker. That neck is as thick as the head. As their head. And they also have the red lipstick thing going on. Though you can tell, look at the curvature of the back. You can't see my mouse on the screen, but pretend I'm running my mouse up and down the back. Yeah, that's like back fat. I bet you that fucker is close to 400 pounds. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That's more Casey. Wait. I passed it. Katie again, Casey Jackson. Not as fat as I thought. But then again, I don't know, it's hard to tell. They got like a beer belly going on. Taylor, 31, probably a registered sex offender. Charlotte Allison. That's a better wig than most, but it still looks fake. I don't know if they've suffered a stroke or something. Actually, there's a weird thing where it's like their left eye has eyeliner on, but their right eye does not have the same application of eyeliner. So it looks like a man who did his makeup for the first time at the age of 41 and is now trying to pass off as a woman. That's cringe. That's something like a child would do, like a 16-year-old girl going to a Halloween party. Take that shit off. Lynn, 50. Lynn is fucking really thin. Lynn needs to eat. It would really help too to be fatter, because the fat ones pass better, because fat people have amorphic gender features, and this looks like a lengthy fucker in a wine dress or whatever you call it. Programmer from Illinois. Oh my god, come on. Is every one of them, dude? It's scary. Just the old guy in the hat. Natalie, 32, looks 10 years older than they are. I bet you they're lying about their age. They're not verified, so I bet you they're fucking lying. Another man trying to be a goth girl. Natalie looks like, I don't even know what to say about this. This is definitely like a daddy little girl thing. This is like they're wearing like a Rainbow Dash wig and like a little girl's like. How do they even make clothes like this for men? That's embarrassing. You know, a woman in China had to sew this fucking dress together, and they're like, so this is wrong. This dress is a proportion for a man, but it is a woman's dress. And they're like, no. See, laming. You don't understand. You can't even possibly understand this because the party has kept you safe from this forbidden knowledge. But we are going to export this dress to the most wealthy country in the entire world so that a 32-year-old man in a programming job can wear it and post pictures of his butthole on a pornography site. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I never ask a question again. And she goes back to sewing. Trinity. Looks like, Styx, kind of. Except, I mean, it's got an even more narrow chin than Styx. Styx has like a really weird, like, almond-shaped head, but this one has like a, I don't even know what to call it. It looks like a house, an upside-down house. Anyways. Cherry. What are they showing off there? Is that like an innuendo? Like I have like a boner, and my boner is showing through my dress. Wouldn't you want a business owner queer woman? That motherfucker does porn. That's what business owner means. They're the managing member of their OnlyFans LLC. Joey. I mean, yeah. It looks like a guy named Joey. Hi, Joey. I hope you're doing well. See, Jamie is putting that whole like gender amorphism to the test. I think I really think that Joey just accidentally picked woman. He's thumbing through his app and he just accidentally tapped woman and was like, the app's not going to ask questions because that would be transphobic. And now he's like, wait, why am I not getting any clicks? Why do these women think that? Oh, just call me a fucking pervert when I message them and block me. What the fuck's happening? I don't understand. Yeah. But Jamie looks like he works at McDonald's. Really, I like how they're leaning in to show the cleavage off. Like, yeah, ladies, I know you like boobs. Us lesbians really like boobs. Software engineering manager, are you fucking kidding me? Demisexual, pansexual woman. Fuck off, Annabelle. Lesbian. This is just like a man bun. Like a Dick Masterson man bun going on there. Oof, that's scary. That gives me like serial killer vibes. Like that is a man who would kill women to make a dress out of their skin. Alex is young and has mastered using filters and has a wig, but the wig is not shown enough to make a determination if it's a wig. Or an easy determination. They're using a turtleneck, because Velma Dinkley, style nerd girl, turtleneck to hide the Adam's apple. Kind of reminds me of Katsu, the old admin, after he turned out and left and was exiled. Dave, transfem. Okay, I was gonna say Dave also pushed the wrong button, but Dove. His name is Dove. That dude's name is Dave in real life. That's a David. And he's like, what's my trans femme name? I need a really nice trans femme name. How about Dove? I'm Dovid now. Trans femme married. Okay, buddy, married and on Bumble. Okay, that is a sexual predator. I scrolled past that. Oh no, where'd it go? You're failing me, NPC player. Oh no. Fuck. I really fucked it up. I just have to wait now. Okay, we're back to Dove. This is terrifying. What's weird is that they look like they're in their 40s, first of all. And it's clearly just a dude, right? And because of the attire and like the hairdo, it's like an old style hairdo. Like my grandmother will do her hair like that sometimes. So it's just like a man pretending to be a grandmother, trying to be sexy, and it's like, oof, that's dangerous. If I could have a superpower, it would be shape shifting. Yeah, I fucking bet. Oof, looks like Shanny for Christ. Oof. Oh god, they're going too fast. No, this one's taking in. Oh, this is an elevator. Like, is this like the women's bathroom? Do you guys want to get into the bathroom so you can take your fucking selfies there? And to be fair, I would say that one probably passes the best. That just looked like a frumpy 30-something teaching at like a college or something, like an assistant. Last one. And perfect first date. I want to know what she wants. What her perfect first date is. Maybe it's like the back of a butchery or something. I want to go take you to show you where the meat gets made, lady. That's an incel. Justin Wang. Be nice to Justin. He seems okay. Maybe I'm wrong though. Okay. I will give you guys kind of a hint at what I'm working at, because I saw this today and and this will be the last thing. But Here, actually, I have this on my desktop. Like I want to make a parody video making fun of this awful Blues Clues thing. If you're really curious about it, go look up the Blues Clues Pride Parade thing. This video is fucking catastrophic. It really is just awful.
Hey, Blue, look at all these families. Hi, families. It's time for a pride parade. Families marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. This family has two mommies. They love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in.
Okay. I just want to give you the gist of it, but I also want to specifically show you this part because it makes me fucking laugh hysterically.
Families marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. These babas are non-binary. They love each other so proudly, and they all...
That is a float with a crippled non-binary dog. It is literally a crippled non-binary dolphin lounging in like a fucking automated scooter like Frederick had. Like, what the fuck? Who does this appeal to? What children? Blues Clues is aimed, by the way, in case you don't fucking know, in case you're blessed and protected from this world, Blues Clues is a like a preschool age television show. It's for children 2 to 5. I watched it's a long running series. I watched Blues Clues when I was a child, and you know what song I remember from Blues Clues? The mail time song, where the mailbox comes in from the side of the road and goes, mail time, mail time, mail time, and then you get the fucking mail, and it never fails, and it makes you want to wag your tail, right? And it's exciting, like, oh, the fucking mail, you know, there's people out there, they deliver mail to you, and they put it in the fucking mailbox, and then it's mail time. What exciting things happen in the mailbox, right? And now you fast forward 28 fucking years, and what song is being played for the little kids on the TV now? The non-binary crippled dolphin time. It never fails. It wants to molest children. I fucking hate it. Fuck Baba, motherfucker. And it goes on. But this is what really fucked me over, right? I was editing something together.
Marching one by one. Families. Hi, families.
Listen to this tune.
It's time for a pride parade.
Okay, now hold up. That's the British Grenadiers fife, I don't know how to pronounce that word, fife and drum. And I realized that it was the same thing because I pulled up this clip of the American Revolutionary War from some movie with Mel Gibson in it. And where is it? Where is it? Is this it? Oh god, I'm showing movie footage now. Here, but listen, this part right here. You hear it? And then go back to the Blues Clues song.
Families! Hi, families! It's
the same fucking song. Why are they using British Grenadiers tune to this fucking Pride Parade song? It's really crazy. I don't know why, but when I was putting this together, I'm like, why the fuck are they using this song? And it freaked me out. It's a different song? No, it's not.
For a Pride Parade.
It's just a little bit different. Postmodern, for fuck's sake. It's a catchy tune, simple as. It's not the same song, The Eternal Anglo. The Eternal Anglo? Oh my god. The messages are... My schizo posting... It's Johnny Comes Marching Home. Okay. Okay, fine. And well, I'm sure that song is based off the British Grenadiers thing. It probably comes from the Revolutionary War. They made their own songs of different stuff. It's just a weird choice, and it really fucking wigged me out. I felt like I was losing my mind when I was listening to it. Anyways, I'll get that video done this week. It's a UK nursery rhyme. Johnny Goes Marching. Okay, I'll look into it. Thank you, chat, for clarifying, because I really did feel like I was losing my mind. Take your meds, Josh. No, I'm off my meds, and I am online. And I played this song in the past, But here's, like I said, I'm worried about the copyright status of my fucking music, and I've determined that this song does not belong to UMG or any other studio. It seems to be belong to the movie production company of Scary Movie, and I really like it. So this will be my outro song until I figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with the music situation. Okay. Anyway, see you next week. Bye bye.